Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I have a different type of video. I don't think I've seen this around. I don't think I've seen anybody do this. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you know everything is being done nowadays, but that's okay. So as you guys can see from the title, I wanted to show you the black sheep per se of palette series. These are palettes, and this can actually be applied to any type of makeup, whether it's lip products, cheek products, you know, face products. But my love is eyeshadow palettes, so I wanted to do it for eyeshadow palettes. And I have a few here that I feel like are the black sheep of the group. These are the palettes that not many people gravitated towards in the series, that are not talked about in the series, that are not used on camera or on YouTube in the series. Not many people use them or show them love compared to other ones in the series. Other ones you find that are more popular, spoken about more, loved more. So I have, I think, 7 or 8 here today. So if you're curious to see my black sheep, stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with the palette that is on my eyes today. I did film this video and I'm pretty sure it's already up by the time you see this video. I will link it up in the iCards if you're interested in it. This is the Colored Rain Cheers to the Beauty palette. This is an eyeshadow and highlighter palette. This is what it looks like here. I have only used it once, but the quality of it is amazing. I cannot tell you this is any worse, and I don't understand why this one isn't as loved as the Queen of Hearts palette, right? Queen of Hearts, I think that's what it's called, Queen of Hearts palette. This one is beautiful. It has cool tones in it. It has warm tones in it. It even brings a highlighter at the end. I don't understand why this one isn't loved. The quality is the same. The eyeshadows blend beautifully. They're amazing on the eyes. I really enjoy this palette. I love the packaging, that it's a bright blue. It stands out. I don't know. This one isn't as spoken highly about or even used often on YouTube compared to the Queen of Hearts. So I don't know why. This is a good one. This is really a good one. I enjoy it. I did not expect to come out with this look from it, and it turned out really, really beautiful. So that is my first one that I feel does not get much attention. So the second one that I have is more of a duo that came out, and this is the Emily the Needs palette. The Once is the one that gets attention, the most attention. I don't know if it's because it has more colors, but this is what this one looks like. This one comes with a blush, bronzer, highlighter, face powder, and 6 eyeshadows. It's a really nice compact palette. I don't know why it doesn't get attention. It's really good. I think that it's a versatile, everyday type of palette for those that don't want too much and wants everything in all in one, but this one doesn't get much attention, and I don't know if it's because it's just boring to some people. I don't know. The quality is good for it. I don't think it's bad, and I think the eyeshadows are a lot better in this one. As far as the mattes go, they're really pigmented and they blend out. I don't have to build them up too much. Now for the next one is the infamous Naked series. There's a ton in the Naked series, but there's one that always stands out that I feel rarely even got its 5 seconds of fame, ever. And to me, that is the Naked Smoky palette. I cannot recall anyone really talking about this palette, and I don't know why. I actually have worn this off camera, and I do like how it looks. I do like that some like this gray is really, really pretty. I think it's really nice. And I'm not into grays, honestly. But it's not like that boring gray that makes me look washed out. It's different. And I got really nice looks with it. It has this one, this Dirty Sweet. It's super pretty. I really like this color. Radar is really nice. Like, I don't know. You get matte shimmers. This one did not get much attention. It didn't even get 5 seconds of fame. And I think it's nice. It's different, unique. Yeah, it's a smoky palette, so you're going to get smoky looks, but you still can get nice looks out of this. I might have to pull this one out and do looks with it, because I think most people either didn't buy it or they just decluttered it completely without really giving it a shot. Poor black sheep. The Lorac Pro series. This one has 4 palettes in it, and this is the one that I feel gets the least attention. This is the Lorac Pro 2. This is cooler tones. Some of these are vibrant, and then some of these are subdued, and I don't know why. I think the color story is what scares people with this one, because you see that bright blue, purple, and gray, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna like that. But if you take those out, it's not a bad palette for an everyday look. I love the colors of this. Every time I use it, I really enjoy it. I think the formula is great. I can't seem to understand why this one doesn't get enough love, because everyone is constantly craving for cooler tone eyeshadows, and yet here you have it, and most of it from here over, it's wearable. Only like 5 shades right here. These 5 shades are the ones that I feel like would be super out there. This silver might be a little bit for some, but it's a nice inner corner highlight too. So I don't know. Not many people like this one either. Another series in the Lorac. This was the Lorac Unzipped series, and this is one. This one. The gold one did not get much attention compared to the unzipped one. And this is what this one looks like. It's more of gold and browns on it. Very, very pretty for the summertime. I use this one more for the summer. This one is definitely a different formula compared to, look at that, compared to the Pro series, but it is still a nice palette. I don't know why people didn't like this one. It's like the Natasha Denona gold palette, just straight up golden browns, basically. So I like it. I don't know why it doesn't get much attention either. Out of the Anastasia palettes, you have the Black Sheep. The one that people either love or hate. And I am one of the ones that love it. I don't know. I love this palette. I've learned to make it work. I feel like people get stuck on, I can only use this palette with the shades in it. You can use this with other palettes and it works so well. Just take out a few colors, add it with your other shades, and it works so nice. I really like it. I love the color story of this. I love it. And I can work with the formula. I have no problem with it. But again, that's a personal thing, so I understand. But this is definitely the Black Sheep of all the Anastasia palettes. I'm pretty sure most of you would agree with that. We couldn't do this without having a Too Faced palette in here, and for me, I feel like the Chocolate Bonbons is the one that's the Black Sheep. Again, another cool tone palette that doesn't get the love that it should. Everyone wants cool tones. You have the cool tones, and I don't understand. I don't understand. This one I really like, especially now. I did a look with it, you guys. I enjoy it. You get those pops of shades in there, but it's a nice everyday cool toned eyeshadow palette. If you were to take out that teal blue, that bright pink, and you look at the other shades, it's very reminiscent or similar to the Fame palette by ColourPop. Cool tone eyeshadow palette I showed you guys earlier in the year. So this one is the other one that I feel like just doesn't get the attention it should, and I really do like that one. Last but not least, I couldn't do an eyeshadow roundup without having another indie brand in here. And out of all the Juvia's Place palettes, I feel like this is the one that did not get its attention, that did not get its love, and I don't understand why, because everyone wanted a palette like this, and when it came out, it was like, oh, well, it's too boring compared to Juvia's Place stuff. The Warrior 2 palette. This is the all matte palette that they released. It has cool, warm, and neutral shades in it, and I think it is beautiful. I love this palette. I don't know why many people don't talk about it, don't love it. I have seen collection videos, I have seen people talk about Juvia's Place, and this is not even in their collection. They're like, nope, I'm ruling it out. This is a good one if you don't like all the bright shades from Juvia's Place. This is a really, really good palette. Why is it never got its even 15 seconds of fame, this poor thing. I love this palette, I really do. It's another Black Sheep. I like it a lot. Alright guys, so these are all the palettes that I feel do not get the attention that other palettes in its series have gotten or do still get to this day. I don't know why, because a lot of these are good quality. I feel like you're getting what you're asking for, but we just forget that we already have them, or we declutter them because we feel like we're not using them, and then somehow something new comes up that is exactly what we just decluttered. So these are the palettes that in its series have not gotten any attention or a little bit of attention or have been completely forgotten completely. I'm going to keep these out because I want to do looks with them. I actually want to use them. I already used 3 at this point on my channel recently. I don't know if the videos have been up or not. If they are, I will link them, but I know I've already used these 3 on camera recently within the last month. And I have these other ones that I do want to use because I feel like they should get its attention. I think that they're still good quality. It's just maybe the color stories have either scared some off or just the cohesiveness of the shades in there may have not been what you think they are until you use them. You won't know though. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun doing it and pulling out these. It's funny how this video came out because I was just thinking of family members being black sheeps. I had a conversation with family members about black sheeps of the family, and I'm like, oh, I should do that with eyeshadow palettes. See how my ideas come up just randomly out of nowhere. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will link all these palettes down below. I believe all of these are still available. I will double check when I put it down in the description box, but I'm pretty sure all of these are still available. So if you are interested in any of them, you can probably find them down in my description box. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys with another video, most likely tomorrow. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye, guys.